Right, because we're given to mad things, me and Aaron Dawes, and we're so pleased with this little stove, we're going to take out the ridiculous bag I've got for it. It's just an old bag there, and we're going to set it up, which you've seen before, but set it up and see how easy it is. So in there you've got the stove pipe. So the one there was a bit wet when we put it away the other day. So yeah, there's a little bit of bubble on it, but we'll see how that. So we're going to set it up, and we're going to make some soup on it. We won't put any more than that. I might put one more in the chimney, whatever the chimney pot. Put some space in there, and we'll close that up. Close that, and just put it out of the way. Put the legs down. So it's very easy. Stove to set up. Do the legs at the bottom, and we'll show you where we're going to put it in it. So we're putting it on there, on that little thing, and now we'll get a fire lit in it. So like one of these, I don't lose anything clever, just these Woodwill firelighters. You can probably do it with one, but I put a couple of these bits of wood in there, like that. Then I put the firelighters in, see if I can do it one-handed. Is that it? No. Light that up. Get that alight, put that towards the back, put that one in there. Come on, light. Oh, that's just about lit. Is it not lit? Put the one up like that. Right. There's the light. Then I just crisscross the wood. We're lucky we've got some kindling from one of our trees, or not kindling, this would be kindling for a normal fire, but it's a good bit of wood for this fire we found. It's only a softwood, an old Eilande that's been down a year. Log her up a little bit, shut the door. Someone else said the glass wobbled. Yeah, it does a bit. Shut the door and open them up, and she should get going. But those little Woodwill lighters are very, very good. Right, we're going to cook some soup on it, so we'll just get it alight first, and then Aaron Dawes should bring the soup. You can have a look in there if you want to see how it's lightened. Yeah, okie dokie. So she's going already, and with the vent fully open. Burns quite clean, look. You can't see much smoke coming out of there. Normally you would, especially with that softish wood. But yeah, that's quite interesting. And the flue already is hot, so that would warm up your hot tent if you're in a hot tent. So this is quite a challenge because we're outside. We've got a northerly wind blowing that way, which is quite cold. So that will cool everything down. So if it manages to cook the soup, which is a chicken, vegetable and mixed soup, in these conditions, it will be doing very well. Can't smell anything because we did the burn off the other day of the paint. I thought I'd apply a little bit of science, so I've just put it on the fire. It's so the water is at 11.6 degrees C, and we'll see how long it takes to heat up. That's not bad. It's been 3 minutes, and it's up to well about 19 degrees C. Let's put the lid back on. Be a little while to get it boiling, I reckon. I reckon 8 or 9 minutes that might boil. Better than I thought. Quite a lot of water. If you want to buy any of these sorts of stoves, and this of course was a very cheap one, make sure you buy one with a bit of glass, either in the front or in the side. That's a tiny little bit of glass, but the psychological effect of just sitting and watching that fire burn is really, really nice. It's weird. It must be something from our caveman past. Well, it is with me, certainly. I'm a caveman. It's been 10 minutes and the water's up to well, 31 degrees C. You know, and that's quite slow for 10 minutes, but you know, the stove weren't up to heat. I put it on almost immediately. I lit the fire, so it's rising quite quickly. I'm happy with that, especially it's outside and in the cold. It's the whole point of these solar stoves. You sit and look at the fire and just do things slow. Here comes the faithful her indoors as ever with her big coat on because she says it's cold, with the ingredients for the soup. She says I claim I make it and she does all the prep.
You just stir.
I just stir the soup, that's all I do. The first thing we do, even though the water's not completely hot enough yet, is we put the OXO in. This is a very old family soup recipe, this. Which some people will say at the end, we cheat. But
we do.
We put in the chicken OXO. That thing will crumble well.
Chicken ones never do.
No, see her indoors knows more than me. But the water's fairly hot in there, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right, that's the chicken OXO. You can put any OXO in you like. Then we have a beef OXO, only because that's what we've got. You can hear the Apache helicopters overhead. And ready to shoot my soup, I reckon. Crumbling the beef ones, which she likes. They crumble a lot better. Well, that's the OXO's in. Give that a little bit of a stir. In goes the main vegetable ingredients. So we've got potato, or spuds if you're in this neck of the wood. Oh, it's plopping a bit.
Plopping.
Celery, leek.
You don't have to put all the leek in.
That'll all go in. Nothing measured. Carrots. Get the leek in, that's quite a lot.
A bit of parsnip in there.
Put the parsnip in there. Give that a stir. And boil that up now until it's cooked. So we're not boiling yet, but let's see what the temperature is of the jollop water. Right. Let's say it's saying 48 degrees. So that's not boiling, but that's stuff will be starting to cook. So now the fire's getting going really quite good. I think I'll shut it down a little bit, shut it down to half. That does get hot, but not so hot you can't just tap it. Of course, you could just use the prodding device that comes with it, or tapping. You do all sorts of tapping with it. You could play a little song, musical fire. But as I said, if you get one with a window, because they are so pleasant to look at. And this is a tiny little window. And remember, please, to like and subscribe if you like the video. We do several videos, and if you like and subscribe, it all helps the channel. And share, of course. Still not boiling, but it is cooking. So there's the veg cooking, and then we put in, it can be turkey, chicken, well, turkey or chicken, and some bacon in there, and lentils if you want some. We haven't got any, and there we go. Right, we'll need a while because let's see what the temperature is now in there. It's still cooking even though it's not boiling. So the temperature is saying 69, 70, whatever that says, 75 is that?
I can't read it.
73, 74, so that's certainly getting up. The temperature's improving. Let's get the lid on so it improves further. Going nicely. What we'll also be interested to see is how much of that wood we burned to do this soup. So that bucket was sort of full, not completely, but that's where it's at now. And I just logged it up, and that's softwood. That is doing quite well actually. Right, well, we're up and boiling. Look at that, it took just under 40 minutes, which is not a problem, because this is what you're doing, sitting here, just sitting looking at the fire. There's my cigar from Lanzarote. It's the only reason I get Lanzarote. So if you're wondering what you're cooking, we call it pea soup without any peas. There's an old joke there with an old mate I worked with. If you're watching Jarve, that's the name, pea soup. So this is when we, what some people would say cheat. It's pretty well all cooked now, and this is what we do. We cheat and we pour in a can of Heinz tomato soup.
Can I just say to anybody watching this, have you noticed he's put the tomato side down?
Oh dear, yes. And then, so as not to waste any of the soup, we just put a little bit of water in there. Slush it round. Pour it in there. Maybe a second slush. Plenty of flavour in there. Oops. Give that a stir. Gives it a nice bit of flavour and better colour. And then we will zhuzh that up in the zhuzher when we get up to the house. We'll boil it up again first on the wood. Right, we're just about done. The whole process has taken about 1 hour and 10 to 15 minutes. And interestingly, that's the amount of wood that we've used. So that bucket was nearly full. So quite efficient. You could easily carry that amount of wood with you, or what we've used if we went camping, and gather up some if it was dry. So right, off we go up now, and we'll have our soup. Thanks for watching on this cold old December day. Remember, be that person, get out and do something. See you in the next one. That is the finished broth. Always reminds me of Ebenezer Scrooge when he eats his broth. I love that bit. Thanks for watching.